Welcome wherever you are watching this. It is match 13 of the HBL Pakistan Super League. It's the Multan Sultans up against the undefeated Islamabad United in this season 10. Mohammed Rizwan of the Multan Sultans won the toss and decided to have a bat first.
Made a couple of changes, brought in Pakistan international Tahir to strengthen their middle order, and brought in Chris Jordan to lend some balance to the side.
Yeah, very surprised to see that they've made 4 changes. Andre House, Saad Maksud, Riley Meredith and Salman Urshad coming in for his first game. But really, Farhan and Munro have been excellent with the bat in hand.
Hassan Raza and Chris Brown. Chris Brown on the left. Hassan Raza will be the on-field umpires. And Rashid Riaz is our TV umpire for this evening, match 13. Countdown clock is done. We're all set to go then. Match 13. We're in the Pepsi power play, so only 2 fielders are allowed out. That is a deep square leg and a deep third as well. Chris Brown says, let's go. No swing, beautiful timing. Off the mark with a boundary. Just what you want as a batter, Amir Sahel. A lovely half volley leg stump. 79 runs in the Pepsi power play. That's a good looking shot though. Slightly over pitched. And you said you can't be over pitched on these type of surfaces, Lisa. Dragged to that man in the deep. Just gets enough of it. First maximum of match 13.
The front leg, and the line was just outside the off stump. That helped his cause.
Water shot, just over pitched. Not a great deal of movement with feet, but well timed by Rizwan.
And let it fly, let it rip. Well, we know is let it fly and let it rip. It's Yasser with a magnificent 6. He picks up the length so early, and then his base is so strong when he's hitting those big shots. That's gone up in the air. This should be end of Yasser. Long on, takes the catch, and it's Nawaz who breaks through.
Yeah, the subfielder, Mohammad Shahzad, just mentioned that Nawaz coming on, he'll look to just put a few more revs on the ball sideways. And Yasser trying to go wide of long on, against the spin, turns the bat face a little bit shut too early. Nawaz raises his finger in celebration, and the hero from last night, Yasser, goes for a well-made 29, 51 for 1.
Up in the air, chance, is there a chance? And he lets it go, lets it slip, and I think it's gone all the way for 6. It slips through.
He's down the ground, has he got enough? Oh, he does, just.
Inside out. Beautiful shot. Just one bounce and goes to the fence, but it was all made by the nifty footwork. Shot pulled away. He's got all of that and some. That has disappeared.
Well, if you're watching yesterday, we showed you a little Hawkeye on Usman Khan and his ability to get deep in the crease.
Down the track, slow one, but is tucked away past extra cover. Chances arm, top edge, down to third. Another boundary, 14 off the over. Needs to go in the air, and well, he's gone the wrong way. He's gone to the dressing room. And needed to go big.
6th time he's got him out, and it's his 100th HBL Pakistan Super League wicket. It just slightly holds in the surface. Captain gets captain out. gone for 36. Mohammed Rizwan from 37 deliveries, 116 for 2.
Shot and thrashed away. He's very good with the pull shot. Picks up length and hits it to the fence and gets to his 50 of just 29 deliveries. Usman Khan doing it for Multan Sultans.
121 for 2.
That was in the air for a little while, but into the gap. Starts the over in a grand fashion.
Hits it hard and finds the fielder. Perfectly finds the fielder. Mohammad Nawaz is an excellent outfielder.
Life is a little bit extreme, but certainly he'll be disappointed. He would have felt so good hitting that out of the middle of the bat, but he didn't get the elevation that he wanted. Nawaz just thinking, do I need it to come in? No, you didn't have to move in. Bracewell goes for 9. Multan Sultans, 130 for 3.
Catch it is the call, and I think he's a goner. Finger is raised by the ump. Holder with another scalp is bowled brilliantly.
Once again, was not in a good position to hook the ball. Only gloved it. And it's wicket number 4 for the United. SF Tahar going back, 146 for 4.
Upish, and the field is set for Usman Khan's strength, which is the cut shot. He runs back. Has he made his ground? This was desperate effort at sneaking the second one. Now it's going to be touch and go.
Can I have a sudden angle for this, please? Freeze it here. Bat is still short of crease. Bails off. Satisfied. Ready to make my decision for the big screen.
OUT. A desperate effort at getting back into the crease, but he was late. Played well. 61 of 40 in the slot, and that's gone all the way, probably for 6. Yes, lovely shot. First boundary after 16 balls. Took a lot of time, but the effort in the end was worth the wait. Yeah, goes square this time, finds the fence. This is good batting, good hitting. A lot of method in a couple of shots that he's hit. Covers the stumps, hits it straight back. And probably be 2 of the last ball. Partly stopped by the bowler himself. So 168 for the loss of 5 after 20 overs. It's been a grinding kind of a knock innings for Multan Sultans. They started off brightly, wickets in hand, but just couldn't capitalize on that good start. So I don't know whether 169 will be a score that can be tracked down or not.
The top order, as you mentioned, 51-run opening partnership. The first wicket partnership also 50-on runs. Usman Khan really the standout there with 61 off 40 deliveries, and then the middle to later order struggled to find the boundary because of excellent bowling by Islamabad United.
Islamabad United read the conditions very well. That's why they brought in Irshad, who likes to take off the pace, and Meredith was exceptional as well.
Islamabad United, can they track this down? 169 is the target for Shadab and his men.
Work for these two to do right now. 168 is where Multan Sultans got themselves to after 20 overs.
I think there's a bit of inexperience there that can be exploited in the power play. They get off to a flying start. They've got the nows to see this one home.
Here we go. Little bit of movement there. Bazid Khan, you're sticking with your selection. You went with not your hometown. You went with Multan Sultans. Happy at the moment?
Swings back in and is just neatly driven down the ground. Timing is excellent as usual, and it's gone to the fence.
Nice shot, poor delivery really. It's just into the surface and batters just want to get their hands through it. So a couple of boundaries conceded in this first over.
Just to be brave enough to bowl it fuller. That is too short, and that is smashed away over the fence. It is Farhan again who's racing out of the blocks.
This is unlike Michael Bracewell, because he normally gets a little bit of loop. He's bowled everything flatter and pace on. Oh, pace and a little nick. Is it a little nick? It is a nick. Needed a wicket. They're desperate for a wicket in the Pepsi power play. Keep away from him, keeper. Don't let him punch you again.
Farhan wide of the crease. He gets the ball to jag back into the right-hander, and it's just cramped him up nastily. In fact, he tries to get off leg side of it to get his head out of the way, because that was going straight to the orthodontist had it got through. There's the nick. There's the breakthrough. And that is fabulous fast bowling again from Ube. 22 from 13 is 29 for 1.
Pulled into the gap. As Mark Butcher just told you, bowl anything leg side to Colin Munro and he's going to hurt you. Pulled into the gap. There is a field at deep mid-wicket, but won't stop that. I think this will fly all the way for a maximum. Picked up the length really quickly. This time he goes across and beats mid-on. This is a good-looking shot. Decided going leg side is not the way forward. It brings up 50.
This time over cover. That is a classy shot. Let the ball arrive and just place it away with extreme timing.
Clipped nicely in the air, and it'll just sail over his head. God, he has so much power, doesn't he, Colin Munro?
He's been hitting boundaries, hitting those sixes, and providing a perfect platform for his partners.
Just through. We're talking about timing. Slog sweep. Yeah, it's a crowd catch as they all race for it. He's so good against spin, one of the best in the tournament.
That line outside the off stump to play that stroke, and that particular delivery had the pace on it as well, and made it easier for the left-hander.
Off the back foot with ease. Colin Munro is just accelerating through the gears beautifully. 100 is up.
Oh, that smash through the offside is batted beautifully. There's a lot of flow, there's a lot of class. That's gone up in the air. There's a chance, and taken is Iftikhar, who's taken the catch. Well, is it poetic justice? I'm not too sure, but it must feel great for Iftikhar.
Munro's innings was good though, 45 from 28. The one fielder, Ramiz, don't pick out, it's Iftikhar.
I mean, the facial expressions were priceless. There's a smirk, there's a little smile, and well, he's gone after playing a great, lovely innings. 45 of just 28. In his radar, and he's a powerful hitter. What a shot that is, because that long off fielder had very few. That's gone for 6. Half century is raised with another great hit off the back foot and hitting it with the spin. This really has been a very fine innings, helped on his way by Munro, because Munro was so good and influential in exchanging the strike. Oh, there in the slot, still manages to find the fence. Usama Mir is hurt because it was not supposed to hit the fence. It didn't come off the middle of the bat. So the fun continues for House and Islamabad United. They're nearing the target.
Oh, that's been hit. That's been hit hard. And it carries by a long margin. 150 comes up. Mohamed Nawaz dismisses Osama Mir over wide long on. And this is all over bar the shouting, surely.
He's actually swept this over long gone 82 meters.
Jordan, first ball is greeted with a bosh over long off.
Probably the one element that hadn't been ticked off by Islamabad United, the opening slot with Farhan, but Ghous has made it his own. That is a beautiful hit. Pure hit down the ground.
Oh, was that? No, heard a little something. Chris Jordan thought he heard a little something. That is the over, unless we've got a review. 165 for 2, end of the 17th, or is it? Yes, we're going upstairs.
Let's freeze it here. I can see a spike when ball next to the bat. SN, you need to reverse your original decision. Stand by, you're on screen now. Make a signal, please.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought I heard a little nick. Jordan seemed to think that there was a bit of contact from Mohamed Nawaz's bat, and so it is proven. Rashid Riaz, the TV umpire, has gone through the protocol. That's the end of Mohamed Nawaz for 21, 165 for 3. Smashed away, and that will be that. What an emphatic way to finish the most emphatic of victories for Islamabad United. They have now won 5 from 5. The tally in total since the back end of last year is 10 wins on the trot. They've broken the record for run chases here at the cricket stadium, and they've also beaten Multan at home for the very first time. It has been an absolutely superb performance from the top side in this year's HBL PSL. 22 for Farhan before Ubaid knocked him over. Ubaid looks very impressive. 45 for Munro, 25 for Mohamed Nawaz. The outstanding contribution was Andres House with 80 from 45. 171 for 3, the highest successful run chase.
From a bowling point of view, Multan Sultan, well, Ubaid Shah, 1 for 31, just continues to show why he's an exciting talent, but there's not a lot else to look at. Bracewell as well, 1 for 31, but everyone else went the distance.
Summary of match 13. Multan Sultans won the toss, had that advantage. Only managed to post 168 for 5. Usman Khan top scoring with 61. Tight bowling from Islamabad United, which resulted in the fact that they've needed 169 to win. Munro, Farhan, Nawaz all assisted, but it was Andre House with 80 not out from just 45 deliveries that saw them home by 7 wickets. Well, Islamabad United now open up a 4-point lead over Karachi Kings at the top of the table. Multan Sultans, well, they're still in touch, although Quetta Gladiators and Peshawar Zalmi both have games in hand on them. They've played 5 with only 2 points at the bottom. The top 4 teams qualify at the moment. Islamabad are romping it home.